This is a wee ramp that leads up to the old Caledonian railway going through Coatbridge. Well, that's Coatbridge, that's Airdrie. And it's obviously been lifted because of the doctor. I'm going to turn off my AirPods because that's just annoying. It's got a story telling me about the African Transcontinental Railway going to Zimbabwe at the minute. Although it's actually written with the old colonial names, so it says it's going to Salisbury rather than Harare. Anyway, ramp leads up to the Caledonian Railway in Coatbridge. This is the wee bridge that goes over the road beside Go Outdoors and Galabingo. And there's a bigger bridge just along here a wee bit. I'm guessing somebody's died because there's lots of Celtic strips and flowers and flags. I don't really know anything more about it. It's just some temporary shrine for somebody. Now, my idea here is to record some video and fly the drone through the spring and see how these here deciduous trees with catkins on them come into leaf. Because usually what I find in the past is there's no leaves, there's no leaves, there's no leaves, then one day I wake up and suddenly there's leaves everywhere. I don't think that's really what happens. They don't really sneak up on you like that. So I had this plan to document it. Originally I was going to do that in the park down beside Loch End Loch, but the parkies aren't too keen on that because there's owls nesting in the trees and they weren't keen on me flying a drone there. I might go back without a drone, or I might go over to the canal, which I don't think is part of the park. Anyway, here's a bigger viaduct, which you can see from a lot of Airdrie. It's a lot more impressive than that other wee bridge. This area here had been just a lot of spare ground. Let's Go Outdoors is over there on the left in Galabingo. But about a year, maybe a year and a half ago, all the trees get cleared away. And then in the last 6 months or so, maybe longer, probably a bit longer, they've laid all this tarmac. I thought it was going to be houses, but at the minute it looks like it's going to be a sort of car supermarket. There's a flyer over there that says so. So as I was saying, eastern end of the viaduct, lots of deciduous trees, no evergreens, really. I can't see any evergreens around here at all. And I expect this is probably going to change in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Behind me, I've got DJI Neo drone, which will follow me. I tried this last week with my old DJI SE Mini, and I was using a sort of programmed route. The trees must have been a bit smaller when I programmed it because a sneaky tree jumped out, crashed into my drone crashed, and bent one of the back legs, which I'm going to have to go and get mended. It does fly, but it doesn't fold up properly. So that's why I'm using the Neo, which will do this following me thing, which is a lot of fun. This is more or less where the SE crashed. These trees over here beside that path weren't on the photograph, so who knew they were there? And SE crashed. This is where two paths intersect, and it's a fairly easy place for me to find again in the future, and I can get the same sort of shot from the drone. And again, deciduous. All the stuff's deciduous. There's no evergreens. There's one there that's, yeah, it looks like it's blown down, but I don't think it's blown down in the storm last month. It looks like it's been that way for a while. Yeah. No, that's not fresh. So, I've got a choice here. I can walk all the way along to basically Cairnhill Road and get an easy way off this track, or I can go up a muddy path there and it'll take me about 5 minutes to get back to the house. I'm thinking probably muddy path. Well, I looked at the muddy path I looked at the muddy path and decided the muddy path was in fact quite muddy. So I'm just going the long way around because I've probably got time before I have to take boys into town. So I'm just going under the bridge at Cairnhill Road here. Usually this bridge has got a lot of broken glass under it because the local youths will gather here and have some fortified wine as prepared by the lovely monks of Buckhaven Island? Buck something. Anyway, so kind of a weird horseshoe shaped bridge. Not sure why that is. I'm guessing there is a reason for it. And actually, no glass. Hi ho! There has obviously been a bin fire here at some time. But no glass. It's a lot better than it used to be. Haven't taken my bike along here for a long time. Anyway, more deciduous trees, and I should be able to get back up to the road here somewhere quite soon and walk up the hill home.